Over the past few months, Ripple has achieved considerable success in its fight against the SEC. But few people know that there have also been many significant events unrelated to the SEC. Or you want to find out? Then stay with us and we will tell you everything. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, recently sent out a contentious tweet criticizing Stellar Lumen's Jed McCaleb. When comparing Ripple with Stellar, Schwartz called McCaleb a crazy fool holding a live grenade and referred to Stellar as a strange hybrid of Ripple and Stellar. As was to be anticipated, Schwartz's latest remarks have generated almost 200,000 interactions in the Bitcoin community. A crypto influencer questioned the Ripple Q2 about Stellar in a tweet from August 2022. McCaleb said that the Stellar ledger poses a danger to XRP, but Schwartz remained silent. The co-founder of Stellar's remarks suggested that relations between the two parties were not good. Related reading: Sam Bankman. Fried, the founder of FTAX, pleads not guilty and requests the court to dismiss the charges. The co-founder of Stellar referred to an update of the most recent program in the Las Vegas XRP community in a tweet on May 8th. McCaleb suggested that the SEC's chair step in to set things straight, in an apparent reference to the current dispute between Ripple and the SEC. A few hours after posting the tweet, Schwartz referred to McCaleb as an idiot and warned cryptocurrency fans to avoid him. He used a video clip of a police officer who unintentionally set off a live bomb in a vehicle as an example. Schwartz came to the conclusion that McCaleb is portrayed in the video footage. Some question the propriety of this rhetoric, chastising Schwartz for using such crude language instead of emphasizing the advantages of Ripple's technology. However, a number of people supported the Ripple cat. In response, the co-founder of Stellar said, "Envy is never a good look, Schwartz." McCaleb also said that if the Ripple Q is interested in working as his secretary to handle calls for him, there is a position at Stellar. Although both groups' blockchain payment systems strive to enhance the financial industry, it is hard to predict when their issue will be resolved. It's not the ideal moment for attacks on one another while the crypto business is now engaged in a battle with authorities. According to attorney John Deaton, it will be preferable for cryptocurrency businesses to work together and develop winning strategies. A well-known media figure and participant in the XRP community named Ari has appeared to refute rumors that Ripple used XRP in an initial coin offering, ISO. In reaction to a report from Protos, Ari made her comments. Ripple does not hold the majority of unknowns on the XRP ledger, contrary to what the media outlet said. Notably, the Protos article claims that one of the world's first initial coin offerings, ICOs, was carried out by Ripple. In December 2020, the US SEC accused Ripple and its officials of violating the same allegation. Ari reiterated that Ripple never conducted an ICO, reiterating the company's prior position. To put things in perspective, an ICO is a kind of crowdfunding that entrepreneurs and projects utilize to generate money by releasing a new coin, similar to initial public offers, IPOs. In conventional finance, initial coin offerings, ICOs, sell freshly produced digital tokens to investors rather than shares of a corporation. Ripple has strenuously disputed that it had a single offering for the asset in the way expected of an ISO, despite selling XRP to the public to finance its infrastructure. Additionally, although ICOs often include freshly created tokens, Ripple's sale of XRP involves an asset that is already in circulation and tradable on a number of platforms. Ari emphasized that XRP had been in circulation for up to 3 years prior to the debut of Ether. Despite the Protos report's claim that investors had to buy XRP using Ethereum. The XRP using Ethereum. During the ISO, this demonstrates that XRP predated the alleged ISO by a significant amount of time. Every other instance in which courts determined that exchanges of digital assets constituted investment contracts included the issuer's initial coin offering, ICO, or other guarantee of future tokens. At the commencement of the SEC's action, Ripple admitted in court that company had never performed. An initial coin offering, ICO, never sold future tokens to generate money and had no contracts with the overwhelming majority of XRP holders. Additionally, Chris Giancarlo, a former head of the FCE, has stated in the past that buyers of XRP do not depend on Ripple's efforts for profits, which is the basis for the SEC's classification of assets as investment contracts. Giancarlo brought out the fact that XRP is a token on the XRP ledger, apart from Ripple. XRP and the XRP ledger would continue to operate even if Ripple were to fail. He emphasized that the network is kept up by independent third-party validators, independent of Ripple. In a different Protos report, it was claimed that Ripple controls the cooperation rate of UNLs, inferring some type of control over the XRP ledger's consensus process. This casts doubt on the XRP's decentralized structure. The Crypto Basic has previously revealed that others like Justin Bonds also feel this way. The XRP community responded to the latest Protos article and attempted to refute the assertions made. Notably, Ripple is not associated with the XRP Foundation, which oversees the Dunnel, which now has 36 validators. Instead, independent community members run the foundation. Members of the community also drew attention to the fact that, although while the network suggests UNLs, individuals are always free to choose whatever one they like. The Key 2 of Ripple, David Schwartz, recently emphasized this, despite the fact that there hasn't been an official update on the SEC's EVs. Ripple court case in a while, there is a lot of interest in the eventual resolution of what has been a long-running dispute between the U.S. regulator and the popular crypto business. Throughout this trying time, the XRP community has been unwavering in its support for Ripple. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse thanked the XRP community for their unending support yesterday. Garlinghouse thanked the whole XRP community for their unflinching support throughout the long-running legal struggle with the Securities and Exchange Commission on Saturday, May 6. This was made clear in a tweet depicting the CEO's attendance at the current XRP Las Vegas 2023 event. It was great to meet so many XRP community members at XRP Las Vegas 2023. The camaraderie is incredible and an amazing feeling in person via Twitter. As we fought the good fight, this community stood with and supported Team Ripple. I can't explain how grateful I am, the tweet said. The XRP Las Vegas 2023 event is a two-day conference for members of the XRP community alone. This year's event is the first edition, organized by digital perspective creator Bradley Kimes. The Las Vegas conference began yesterday and will conclude today, May 7, 2023. So far, the XRP event has included numerous notable people, including attorney John Deaton, the creator of CryptoLaw. This gratitude gesture from the Ripple CEO is especially noteworthy, given that the court verdict was expected to be issued before May 6. Another Twitter user called out John Deaton for making this May 6 forecast. The lawyer for pro-XRP reacted by tweeting that he never guarantees anything. He went on to explain his reasoning for his projection, noting that Judge Torres' prior summary court judgments took an average of 60 days. Given this pattern, Deaton expects the Ripple V's SEC case to be resolved by May 6. Having said that, Deaton clarified during his first forecast that the summary judgment in the Ripple V's SEC trial might be postponed until June 1 or later. In any scenario, the XRP community and the larger crypto populace will be watching for the court's decision in the next days or weeks.